Hey guys, welcome back to Modeling Manhood. I have a story for you today from my childhood. Growing up, my parents once bought a whole case of cereal. And I got 4 boxes of cereal here, but a case of cereal has 64 boxes of cereal in it. And my parents bought 64 boxes of cereal in this giant case. And it was the kind of cereal that would like rip the roof of your mouth open and it'd give you like hard time talking. But it was called Robinhood cereal, which I thought was pretty cool because growing up as a kid, anything that had bows and arrows or spears or weapons or crossbows or guns was just like, this is it. This is where I want to be. And Robinhood cereal, after the first box was okay, after the second box was okay, but by the time you got to like the third box, every single morning, every single morning, every single morning, the Robin Hood cereal got old. And I don't know how long it took us to eat all 64 boxes of cereal, but man, let me tell you, I have a distaste for cereal even to this day. I would rather eat cold oatmeal or oatmeal out of like a little bag with like cold water than cereal half the time. But man, it just kind of wrecked me for cereal for most of my life. And even to this day, I find myself opting for eggs every morning rather than cereal. The number of times that I eat cereal in a month may be like one or none. So just kind of give you guys an idea. But I don't know about you guys. I don't know if I complained as a kid. I'd have to ask my parents. But chances are I got sick of eating the same cereal every morning, every morning, every morning. And you know what? In the book of Numbers, chapter 11, the people that were coming out of Egypt were complaining because, as you're going to hear, they were missing what they used to have. Now the rabble that was among them had a strong craving, and the people of Israel also wept again and said, "Oh, that we had meat to eat. We remember the fish we ate in Egypt that cost nothing, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and the garlic. But now our strength is dried up, and there is nothing at all but this manna to look at." And the Lord had provided the manna while they wandered in the wilderness. And I don't know about you, but I would be guilty of complaining about eating manna for one day. Okay, 6 days, starting the second week, manna all over again. Imagine 40 years eating the same thing over and over and over and over again. Breakfast. What's for lunch? What's for dinner? Oh, you're hungry for a snack? How about some manna? Manna, manna, manna. What's in the cupboard? What are we having tomorrow? Manna, manna. Made meal planning really easy. I don't know how many ways you can serve manna, but manna, 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 manna. Probably got really old. And you know what? It's really easy for us to complain. And you know what? I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, if I complained about all the Robin Hood cereal and about how raw my mouth was and how sore it was. But you know what? You met my needs and took care of me. And maybe you guys are growing up in a house where you don't have the choices and the luxury of having the same things that other people have or friends have. And I can sympathize with you. But I want you to know that someday there's going to be a feast in heaven waiting for you and waiting for me, where everything's just going to be for the taking. My idea of heaven, when people ask me what heaven's going to be like, I can imagine just laying on my back and like reaching up and grabbing a strawberry, because maybe strawberries will grow on bushes, or picking up and being like, oh, an apple, a peach, kiwi. Oh, I love kiwis. But just having all that, like all on the same plant, and reach over here, blueberries on the ground rather than on a bush or something. But all these fruits in all seasons, available at all times of the year. That's kind of how I envision heaven. Maybe you guys have your own ideas of heaven, but there definitely will not be manna or Robin Hood cereal or what are these? Crispy oats. These are good too. But anyways, thank you guys for joining us. Love to hear what you guys think heaven's going to be like. I hope that you've accepted Jesus into your heart and that you're going to be there someday. And all the worries of this world will be over. Even silly things like Robinhood cereal, or Manna for 40 years. Thank you for joining us here at Modeling Manhood. We will do it all over again tomorrow, only a little different. In the meantime, remember to marry your maker and journey with Jesus.